Stop complaining, transform your dating life. Have you ever considered how one particular behavior might be pushing people away from you? This issue is closely linked to the concept of gratitude. In a previous video, we discussed the importance of maintaining an attitude of gratitude and recognizing the silver linings in our experiences, which are qualities that tend to attract others. If you haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend checking it out. On the flip side, however, we have the tendency to complain. Those who frequently voice their grievances can be quite draining to be around. This is largely due to the same reasons that a grateful mindset is appealing. When someone constantly focuses on what is going wrong, it can be a significant turn-off. It not only reflects poorly on them, but also on us, as it suggests an inability to cope with life's challenges. The more we reinforce a belief, whether it's positive or negative, the more our brains develop neural pathways that support that belief. This means that if we repeatedly tell ourselves we can't find a solution, we will eventually come to believe it wholeheartedly. Conversely, if we approach a difficult situation with the mindset that it has something to teach us, we can ask ourselves what lessons we can learn and what actions we can take to improve our circumstances. While it may seem like there's little we can do at times, there's always some action we can take, even if it's simply trying a different approach and observing the outcomes. The first step in this process is to adjust our attitude. I often suggest that when something troubling occurs in our lives, something that feels overwhelming or beyond our control, we might feel the urge to discuss it incessantly or complain about it. Here's my advice: if you find yourself in such a situation, allow yourself to vent just once. Share your feelings with one trusted person, not with 10 different friends. This way, you can express what's bothering you and get it off your chest. After that initial venting, shift the conversation towards seeking solutions. Instead of dwelling on the problem, focus on what you can do to address it or what you have already attempted that didn't work. Ask for suggestions on alternative actions you might take. If you don't make this shift, you risk getting stuck in a negative cycle. People are less likely to rely on someone who can only complain when times get tough. It's important to recognize that being a complainer can be a major turn-off, and it often becomes a habit. So, as you catch yourself slipping into a complaining mindset, be gentle with yourself. We all have moments of weakness. I certainly do, despite my generally positive outlook. Don't be too hard on yourself, but do make an effort to turn your thoughts around. If you find yourself complaining, ask yourself what you can do to change the situation. And if there truly is nothing you can do, the one thing you can always change is your attitude. Accept the situation as it is, and look for other aspects of life that bring you joy. I would love to hear from you about something that you feel you have expressed dissatisfaction with on multiple occasions. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Additionally, I am curious to know what steps you can take to address this issue. It could be a specific action you can implement, or perhaps a shift in your perspective that could make a difference. Thank you for your input, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next video.